Today's 5 Things You Need to Know is brought to you by Power Credit Union, proudly serving Southern Colorado.
Hi there, I'm Elizabeth Watts with your News 5 update. North Middle School moving to remote learning after one positive COVID case and a presumptive positive. District 11 says because of the number of students in quarantine due to both of those cases, they just chose to move to full remote learning until October 20th. And in a letter to parents of Pine Creek high schoolers, the principal said a staff member who was in school Friday has now had COVID-like symptoms. They have not tested positive but are in isolation. About 50 students being quarantined. The areas are being cleaned. Governor Polis's office extends 2 executive orders related to COVID-19 response. Protect Our Neighbors allows communities meeting certain criteria, less stringent reopening requirements. Governor Polis also extending the executive order limiting in-person contact for this year's election. An appeals court has denied a request by Womack Ministries in Colorado Springs for emergency relief from the governor's executive order placing limits on large gatherings. Attorneys for the ministry say they will follow through with their appeal of the initial injunction request. Now here's Alan.
Elizabeth, more warm weather ahead on Tuesday and also no sign of rain. And with the wildfires still growing here in parts of Colorado and Wyoming, we do have an air quality alert due to the expectation that the smoke will thicken up tonight and into Tuesday morning. This is in effect through at least 9 a.m., but could get extended if the air quality doesn't improve. Highs on Tuesday will be just as warm as what we saw on Monday, and we're talking about temperatures running between 10 and 15 degrees above average for this time of the year. That'll put us back into the 80s in most areas in southern Colorado. We'll see some upper 80s out towards Pueblo, La Junta, and Lamar. In the Springs, lower 80s expected, and for Woodland Park and Monument, highs tomorrow into the 70s.
Thank you for listening to today's 5 Things You Need to Know, sponsored by Power Credit Union.